If you know, you know. Oh, he's talking. Good morning from Seuss World.
We're at the parks.
We're at the parks today. Yep. Zach, Chad, got Ty down here.
Ty's finally tall enough for everything.
And there we go. Now you can see Ty. And we have Melissa with us.
Hello.
Melissa from Haunt Scene is joining us for a little bit.
Haunt Scene here.
Melissa was awesome enough.
Special guest star.
Yep, special guest star for the first little bit of our trip today. And then there you have the beautiful lake in the middle of islands. We are on our way to Velocicoaster. All right, after a brisk little walk, we are over here at the entrance to Velocicoaster. So this will be Ty's first time riding. Now, all of you wonderful folks, we've got to put you in a locker, so you don't get to come with us. I'm sorry. All right, we're in here in the queue. You got the big fans overhead. For those of y'all that can see, zoom in a little bit for you. You got the raptor statue there in the middle with, if you can tell up top, you've got the Velocicoaster going through it. But Ty knows all the names. What are their names, Ty?
Blue, Echo, and Violet.
Blue, Echo, and Violet.
Hey, buddy, you're forgetting one. What about Delta?
This is the look of somebody who is really excited. Watching the screens. Watch Dr. Wu in the last room, because Dr. Wu is from Camp Cretaceous, which Ty religiously watches. You have the animatronics. Oh, all right. We're off Velocicoaster. Thoughts?
Good.
Good. Is that all we got?
Lots of G-force.
Lots of G-force.
You cannot hear the cable.
I survived and my body's not broken.
That's a win.
Fantastic as always.
It was great. It was definitely a adrenaline rush to start the day with.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Wow.
You
And
cannot hear the cable too. All you hear is A.
and we're not letting up now. We're gonna go do Hulk. We just got off Hulk. I was a little late in filming when I got over here. What do we think?
Good.
Where did we sit?
Front row. I know that's the secret.
Let me see if y'all can see
If
this.
you read the corner toward the Red Hulk movie, you'll know.
If you can see it, it's blocked by the track, but it does say that this defense lab was ordered by General Thaddeus Ross, who is
Red Hulk.
Red Hulk. And Melissa just left us, so we do want to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to Melissa for hooking us up with the ability to be here today and getting us tickets and hanging out with us for a couple hours. So that was awesome. Now it's just me and the boys for the rest of the day. We did have a blast. We did sit front row, so that's two really action-packed rides to start our day. Now I think we're gonna get some fun. Look who we just ran into! We made our way over here to regular Universal Studios, and we've got Reese and Rayleigh. Oh my gosh! We have reached our destination for lunch, Minion Cafe. Ty's over there looking at the menu. We're gonna go in. We had to walk by the Bank of Evil and Freeze Ray Pops. Oh, well, we're gonna go in and we're gonna see what we can eat. Food time. Chad got the pimento grilled cheese sandwich,
Tots are shaped like
Minion tots, and it came with a mini banana. Ty got the mini meatballs with so a lot of meatballs there, lots of them in his spaghetti, and a mini banana. We got our refillable drinks added up for today, so we're good to go. And then I got Mel's Meatball Mountain, which Chad said looks more like a volcano than a mountain. And then take a look here inside Minion Cafe, where everything is pretty much yellow and blue, and you can see all the craziness that the Minions are getting up to there in the middle as they try to cook our food. All right, so lunch was very, very good. We all pretty much demolished our plates. Everybody enjoyed what they had. And now we are on our way to Mummy, which is something that Ty has been tall enough to ride before, but he never has. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna ride the Mummy. Flip you guys around. We are in New York already, as you can see. It's really, really weird to see so much empty space because there's nothing going on. There's no tribute store. There's no special booths up because Mardi Gras just ended. So New York is empty. We are currently waiting in the queue for the Mummy. Ty has been hooked on the TV. Whenever we're near a TV, he's really enjoying the show. He's also been looking at all of the artifacts and stuff like that, and the film props and costumes on display. But whenever we get near a TV, this is Ty. He's just glued to the story that goes along with the attraction. We just got off the Mummy. What are our thoughts?
It's pretty good. It's lame at the beginning until you get to the actual roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's good. And why even line? It's a pretty good entertainment. It's a very good show.
Yeah, you like the show? You like what's on the TV during the queue?
And the red smoke at the end. It's very cool.
All right, so now we're gonna walk pretty much next door here in the New York area because Ty wants to do the Jimmy Fallon ride. So we're gonna come over here to race through New York with Jimmy Fallon. All right, well, surprising to us, Jimmy Fallon was a walk-on. Don't know if I've ever seen it at a walk-on, but we purely did. We walked right into the instruction room, right on the ride, and we're out. Taking a brief little restroom break right now, and then I don't know where we're off to next. We're gonna fill our cups back up because Chad's accidentally spilled when we were making our way over to Jimmy Fallon, so we're gonna fill those back up, and then we'll see where the boys want to go next. Drip Ride is back open. That is one of the main reasons we made this trip, was for Ty to ride that for the first time, so that'll be coming up. We also haven't done the Minion Blast ride yet, which is the new ride in Minions Land, so we'll see what they want to do. Okay, we are in line now for Minion Blast here at Villain Con. It said it had a 10-minute wait, so we'll see. We've never done this before. We know it's a blaster ride. Again, we had a lot of luck there with Jimmy Fallon, so we're excited. Well, Men in Black is where we're headed now. Minion Blast was a lot of fun. In a big upset, Ty won. Ty beat me and Chad in that one.
You lost your winning streak.
Betty Boop has made her way out here in Hollywood. We saw her earlier today over in Islands of Adventure, so she's getting her steps in. But we are headed all the way over. Oh my gosh, y'all look. Schwab's is actually open. Schwab's Pharmacy, the ice cream store. Melissa and I were talking about that this morning, that it's never open. It is open. And then there's Miss Marilyn Monroe out here in front of the dark room taking pictures. And then, as you can see, Williams of Hollywood has returned to normal. There's no tribute store at all in the park right now. But we're gonna make our way through Hollywood. We're gonna go through Central Park. And again, like I said, we're headed to Men in Black. That's what the boys wanted to do next. We have been down on the floor before to see Bob and I forget the other one's name. It's a long alien name, but we've gotten to go down there back before we did vlogging. For those of you that may be interested in getting a tour of the floor, just ask any of the workers, any of the staff near the ride itself, if they are doing any immigration tours today. So that's the key, immigration tours. And depending on how busy they are, they may or may not be able to accommodate you. All is now right with the world. We're off Men in Black, which is always a blast, pun intended. Ty has a watermelon icy.
I did so bad in Men in Black, I could not aim.
He's not lying. He did not have his best round there. Yours truly is back on top, so all is right with the world.
I came second.
Finished with 297,800 points. Chad also got the bonus, so he was up over 100,000. So it was a good day. Now I think we are headed over to DreamWorks Land to experience everything it has to offer for the first time, because we have not been here since they rethemed the kid area. Gotta say, I'm a really big fan of the new ET Adventure sign. Love it. Very pronounced. Lets you know, even though DreamWorks is here, ET is still here. Okay, now we're waiting in line for the ride that if they ever changed or got rid of, there would be an uproar. We're waiting for ET. Gotta love ET. Fantastic. One of the classic rides. Welcome home. You've arrived. We're in the ET forest. Got a little bit of a wait ahead of us here, but we're indoors in the air conditioning, and we have the beautiful forest smell, which I love. Big shout out to Magical Candle Company, which produces fragrances, air fresheners, etc. I've talked about them multiple times on the channel, of your favorite park scents, resort scents, etc. So I actually do have a couple of things of their extraterrestrial forest, hence the ET forest smell, as an air freshener. In fact, I just put one in my truck before I left.
His friend deeply moved needs a healing touch.
Right, making our way into DreamWorks Land now. You got Shrek Swamp, the Shrek and Donkey and Fiona meet and greet. You've got the Frog Choir over here, which is pretty cool. The Swamp Symphony. You've got the whole Shrek Swamp play area and splash pad now that replaced Fievel's area. And we definitely are going to miss the Woody Woodpecker coaster, which was one of our favorite coasters ever. But they have replaced it with the Troller coaster, which I'm hoping it's similar at the very least. But we are going to ride it, so we'll be able to see how similar to Woody it is. And then you've got this Trolls boombox here that I feel like they had this somewhere else maybe, or I saw it at HHN, but it's Trolls Treats. I think it's like popsicles. They've got the beverages up there right now. Popsicles or ice cream or something. And then you've got the entrance to the Troller coaster. See if they've done anything for shade, because that was the one thing I remember about Woody, was there was no shade. So you were burning up in the heat. And then you got Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp, which replaced Curious George. So if you can't tell, there is this awning covering behind me. So that's going to protect you from some of the elements out here. But if you look here, the rest of it's wide open. So still going to beat down on you in the sun. They do have these fans out here though, that's going to help some as well. Let's talk Troller coaster. First, posted wait time 25 minutes. We waited longer. It feels like the layout is like Woody Woodpecker, but it definitely feels slower than Woody was. Woody felt a lot faster. I could be wrong, but that was just the vibe I got. It was not anywhere close to feeling as fun as Woody. Now, we're making our way by the Transformers ride and going towards one of the main reasons why we made this one-day trip, and that is Rip Ride. Because this was always the measuring stick for Chad and Ty, and Ty was never tall enough to ride it. Now, of course, he's tall enough to ride everything, hence why we already rode Velocicoaster and Hulk. Now it's time for Rip Ride. So one more ride on it before it says goodbye later this year. All right, we just got off Rip Ride Rocket. That was without a doubt the longest wait of the day that we've had. We had to wait over an hour for Rip Ride, and it was exactly what it always has been. Yep. Chad says he has head trauma. Ty enjoyed it, but I mean, I guess that was going to be the last ride. Ty didn't choose a song. It chose Kendrick Lamar for him. I actually had Kendrick Lamar too. Chad doesn't remember what he had, but goodbye Rip Ride. So that would be our last ride on it. We're gonna stop and get some banana flavored popcorn here in a second, because Chad really wants to try that, and then we'll see what we do from there. Documenting this for posterity, we are back over in Islands of Adventure because we are gonna ride Hagrid to end our day. But I wanted to show that Green Eggs and Ham has been open all day. I don't know if it's an April miracle or what, because it's hit or miss when this place is open, but it has been open the entire day. Just like that, we are in Hogsmeade. It wasn't really just like that, it was for you guys, but it was kind of a trek for us to get over here in the heat. I see snow, but it doesn't feel like snow at all. Yep, conductor is not out here currently, so we're gonna go see what Hagrid's is like. On the app it says it's a 75-minute wait. We'll see. All right, guys, so we're making our way through the queue here of Hagrid. They were not running the pre-show, which is great. I don't know how well y'all can see me, because again, my Osmo Pocket camera does not do very well in low light or darkness. So like for Sir Henry's here in the next couple days, I actually did buy a light to bring with me, so we'll see how that works. I don't have it with me today, but we're going through the queue and things are going well so far. Both boys, of course, are on their phone, but for those of y'all that haven't been through the Hagrid's queue, it is extremely well themed. I know it's going to be difficult to push Chad through here because the path is wide at some points, which is great, but then it's also going to be very narrow coming up. But we'll see. It said 75 minutes. It has been moving consistently, so it's already felt better than the wait we had for Rip Ride. Oh, Ty, what did we think of Rip Ride? What did you think of Rip Ride?
Good.
That's it?
Good.
Good?
Very good.
Ty listened to Kendrick Lamar. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier or not. Tell the people about banana popcorn.
It was good. The yellow pieces, they were encased in something. It kind of tasted like caramel.
Yeah.
The white pieces, you could clearly taste the banana.
Yeah. Ty, what did you think about banana popcorn? Is that it? You did get to try a lot of it. Alrighty, we are making our way out of Islands of Adventure. That went better than planned. So 75-minute wait. Chad kept a clock, kept a timer going, and by the time that we got off the ride, it had been 52 minutes. Now, to be fair, we did get to skip the entire last room of a wait because of Chad being in the wheelchair. But even still, had we waited in that last room, it probably would have added 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most. So it still would have been less than the 75 minutes posted, which is nice. And so now we're officially done with the park for today. I'm worn out. I'm sure they're tired. But
my feet are killing me.
But we're gonna go get something to eat now at my favorite restaurant in CityWalk. Right, we've made it back out to the main hub here at CityWalk. You've got the Epic Universe Preview Center there. I'm hoping that the boys will go with me there after dinner. I would very much like to go in there. But we are coming right over here, like I said, to my favorite restaurant in all of CityWalk, and I'm kind of surprised by that because we just tried it off chance. Like, I avoided it like the plague forever because the name of it just threw me off. But don't be one of those people. Don't be me. Try new things. And that's the Cowfish. Alrighty, folks, here is the Cowfish menu. So plenty of appetizers to choose from, depending on what you want. Yes, fried pickles are on there, but wait, what's this?
I said I didn't want it.
He didn't want any fried pickles.
My stomach says no, my stomach says no.
That didn't sound good to him. We are actually going to get sesame chicken bites instead. So we got that as an appetizer. They have salads and bowls. You've got your classic sushi rolls. And then you have your fusion or your special sushi rolls here. I typically get, I'll have to find it because I'm not seeing it yet, because this isn't the crazy ones yet, I think. I'll show you guys. They do have sushi bar selections here of nigiri and sashimi. Now here's burgers and sushi. Jess typically gets the all-American bacon double cheeseburger one, I believe. The fusion specialty one, I think that's new. I don't think they've had that before. Same with this Cowfish bento box. I think that's new too. And then I typically get the high-class hillbilly there, which is fantastic. I cannot recommend that enough. The buffalo chicken, though, that might be calling my name. So here are your burger options here, which again, they have plenty of because it is the Cowfish. So you've got burgers, you've got sushi, and then you have the mixture. There's your dessert options and milkshake options, which they have plenty of. Your spiked shakes, and then your specialty cocktails, and your specialty mocktails down at the very bottom. And here's the kids menu, guys. So the kids bento boxes, it comes with two sides. You've got grilled chicken, which is the Dragon Bites. The Ninja Nuggets are fried chicken. You've got grilled cheese. No, Chad did not get grilled cheese. He's had grilled cheese a lot already. PB&J sushi roll. Your regular mac and cheese. The Cowfish mini burgers, which is what Ty got. A California roll, tempura shrimp roll, and then a vegetarian roll, which is what Chad got, just without the asparagus. Here is our sesame chicken bites. What's that taste like there, champ?
Chicken.
Does it taste good? Yep. Ty wanted to try the chopsticks. Yep, we don't know. We're not refined. We don't know how to use chopsticks, but it looks good. Came on like a kale slaw type of deal. Food came out really fast. So here are the two little mini burgers that Ty got. He got some apple slices and their house-made fries. And then the kids' bento boxes come with this dessert, which is a Rice Krispie treat with a Swedish fish and then like a piece of like fruit by the foot or something on top of it. And then Chad got the veggie roll, like I said, just without asparagus.
I like avocado, so.
Avocado and cucumber. And then I got the buffalo chicken burgushi to try here. So we'll see. It was a hard pick, so we'll find out if it's good. I had a hard time going back and forth between this or the hillbilly. So we'll see if I like this as much as I like the hillbilly. As you can see, I made a happy plate. This was good, but it wasn't as good as the hillbilly. So I need to remember that for next time, because now I've got FOMO for not getting the hillbilly barbecue one because it's so good. Ty really enjoyed his meal. As you can see, he's still working on his fries and his apple slices. And then Chad's kind of been picking at his veggie roll, but he has been eating it. And they've both already eaten part of their dessert. Ty's dessert is gone. Now Chad's is gone too. Dinner was over. Dinner was great. We had a wonderful waitress. Can't recommend that place enough. And now, let's go see what this Epic Universe place is all about. Shall we? Is she missing an arm? Nope, she's got 2 arms. Look, here's you a step and repeat to get your picture made with Toothless. They've got step and repeats, it looks like, of all the portals in here. There's Dark Universe with Frankenstein. This is fantastic. You crazy. And you can get your sheep headband. Be yourself. Embrace your weirdness. That is fantastic.
Oh, it's me!
Oh, and they have it on a shirt too. That is fantastic.
It's me. My friends will get it.
Or you can get yourself a sheep plush with a target. That's fantastic. And then what do we have here? Oh, we have Hiccup plushes and Astrid plushes. Oh boy. I'm glad we stopped in here because the boys were like, they're just going to have the same stuff that they have at the hotel. They have more. Because look, they don't just have Toothless. They have, is it Night Fury? What's the white one's name?
Light Fury.
Light Fury. Okay. Wow, folks. I can't do justice to how massive this model is. So you've got the entrance there. I hope that y'all can see that. There's the entrance. You walk in, there's Super Nintendo World right there. And then this is the Donkey Kong area, like the backside of Super Nintendo World. You've got the carousel in the middle, and that monstrosity of a roller coaster over there is Stardust Racers. It was Starfall Racers. And then the Isle of Berk is right there beside it. You can see the big portion sticking up. Then back over there is Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic. That, of course, being the recreation of Paris. We won't talk any more about that. And then here is Dark Universe. So you've got Frankenstein's Mansion. You've got the Curse of the Werewolf roller coaster. Then you have the Fountain and Grand Helios.
And if you want to see this, they have some of the rides on the app.
Yep, this is massive. Opening May 25th is what Ty said. May 25th. And it looks like over here, is it 22nd or 25th, Ty?
I don't know, I thought it was
25th. Well, Ty says 25th. You've got some Dark Universe merch over here. Yep, you got, look at that. You got a mummy plush, a werewolf plush, and an Invisible Man plush. Oh my gosh, the Invisible Man is fantastic. Okay, as far as Super Nintendo stuff goes, yeah, this is all the same as what is at Terra Luna. So there's nothing different stuff-wise here that you can't get, at least that I'm seeing. See what kind of shirt this is. Maybe this is different. They don't have the pink shirt at the hotel. Question block pillow. That one is at the hotel. So yeah, most of this stuff we do have. You can see the Mario Peach stuff. They actually have more Toad stuff and Yoshi stuff at the hotel than they do here in the preview center. Yeah, I said his name. There's a snowy owl, little mini Hedwig. I don't remember seeing that Ministry of Magic shirt at the hotel, but most of the Ministry stuff we have at the hotel. I don't remember seeing this guy. Does he not have a name? Because this is, I don't think that's a hippogriff. Here's the step and repeat for the Ministry. You can see this is what it's going to look like as you walk in. All right, making it back to our bus to Terra Luna here, which is all the way down the very last spot for buses. But we're here. Woo! Chad is ready to rest his, not Chad, Ty is ready to rest his feet. Future Zach here to close this one out. Man, did we have a great day at both Universal parks. It had been several years, so it was much overdue. So glad that Ty got to ride all of these things for the first time. He had a blast on every single one of them that he hadn't ridden before. And I don't know if we'd ever done this at Universal, gone from pretty much open to pretty much closed, open and close the park down. The boys were always younger, so tired before this, and so I don't think we ever pulled this off. We've stayed till close before, but we didn't get there at park opening, and vice versa. We've been at park opening, but definitely didn't stay till close. So this was neat. Got to eat at my favorite restaurant, the Cowfish at CityWalk, so that was fantastic. You know what else is fantastic? If you give this video a like, if you made it this far, because it goes a long way to help our channel. If you have any questions or comments, we love interacting with you guys, so please don't hesitate to drop those below. And again, I want to give a huge, huge, huge thank you and shout out to our friend Melissa, who was able to hang out with us for a couple days, because without her, this wouldn't have been possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you again, Melissa. And I'm actually going to insert a closing that Melissa did for us a little while ago for Haunt Scene. So closing us out today, take it away, Melissa.
Hey everyone, this is Melissa from Haunt Scene. I am part of a webcast that covers all things spooky. Haunted houses, spooky conventions, etc. I love it because I'm spooky 365 days a year, and it's my favorite thing in the world. I love the things I get to do, places I get to go, and people I get to meet. So it is pretty awesome. That is my why. So what is your why?